the football chatter in the conversation, in the commercial break. Of course, SEC country, and Hannah Gard, who we're going to talk to in just a second here, an OU girly, but now in the SEC as well. So we all get it, right, Hannah?
We all get to be together now. I'm no longer
one big
out
family.
of the club. Yeah, now we're in the family. Happy to be here. Can't wait to play you after Thanksgiving. Anyways, what's ahead this week? We are hot and dry all week long. We are going to see that humidity starting to build late week because we've been pretty dry with the dew points, but we are going to stay dry in terms of rain chances. Little to no rain coming for the week ahead. Starting off this morning with those clear skies, it does cool off in the morning hours still because of the drier dew points. We're getting into the 60s on the North Shore, 66 in Macomb, 68 in Hammond and Gulfport. Galliano 67, 74 at New Orleans International. It's only a little warmer on the lakefront where the winds are coming right off those warmer lake waters, 82 there. But we have high pressure on the surface, so it's almost directly on top of us. We have pretty light winds, but it's keeping the drier air around. That fall feel just trapped over there toward the Rockies. We have a lot of warmer weather than usual in the central U.S. Here's the dew points. Still sitting in the 60s, even the areas that are getting that southerly wind now, like Houston, 73 for the dew point, not too bad. It's not like a summer dew point where we're in the mid to upper 70s. So for us, we're going to keep the dry air around. We will have some more cloud cover increasing through the afternoon, and we're getting to the 90s. After lunchtime, starting to feel pretty hot out there where we do see the sun peeking through especially. And each day through the week, we're going to stay pretty far above average. Our average now is 88. We are falling off quickly on our normal temperatures the farther we get into September and toward October. By October 1st, we're supposed to be 85 for the average temperature. So this is pretty far above where we should be for the time of year. And rain chances very, very few and far between. Friday, it starts to be a little bit wetter in areas north of us. I think in the long range, we could start to get some rain, but each day, a stray shower. Most of the area is dry, so that's why I'm putting 0% chance for rain. If you do get rain, it would be very, very brief. Tropical satellite showing a very robust tropical wave that has a high chance of tropical formation as it moves to the west-northwest over the next couple of days. We could see this form into a tropical depression or a tropical storm. If you look at the orientation of this highlighted area, it has it going to the north of the Lesser Antilles. I do think that there's a good chance that this system has a path out to sea, but definitely coming together there. You can see the circulation. We have a lot of thunderstorm activity this morning. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets close to a tropical depression over the next day or so. So here comes the wave north of the Lesser Antilles. Maybe something to watch if you're traveling to the Caribbean because we could see some wave impacts there. Coastal impacts. The question will be, how strong is it? If it's stronger, it will want to turn to the north around that weak area of high pressure that's been there all the way through the tropical season. If it's a little bit weaker for longer, it would stay farther to the south and therefore farther west. But I don't really see a U.S. coast threat here with this system because of the upper level pattern. And if you look in September, normally we look for homegrown things in the Western Caribbean and the Southern Gulf, but we haven't seen anything forming down there, which is good news. Gabrielle is the next name on the list. And look how slow this start is from this year versus last year. In September, things really started ramping up in 2024, and we have not seen much at all for September this year. So really slow start. I do think that we'll see that storm form out there in the Atlantic, so it won't be the slowest start to September, which was in the 90s with Bonnie. That didn't form until September 18th.
So for people at home, they're wondering, well, Hannah, does that mean we're going to fare well for the rest of the season, or is it just really a toss-up?
I mean,
at this point?
I think it's safe to say we will see more storms through the rest of the season.
Right.
Now, the question will be if the atmosphere becomes more favorable over the Gulf, because we've had a lot of wind shear because we had those fronts coming down so early. So if we stay in this more mundane pattern, it's not necessarily a good thing. We want those fronts to make an unfavorable environment. So we'll keep watching it, but there's no indication right now that we'll see a lot of activity sparking up. I do think we have to watch Central America, though, in late September and early October.
Take it as a birthday present from Mother Nature to Hannah with love.
Exactly.
That's it. That's it. All right, guys. Well, looking good weather-wise, and we're looking good on the roadways. However, we